Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's The Last Show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight we make one kind of show about another kind of a show and vice versa because it's episode podcast. And now the man with the bod for podcasting, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell. Thanks, Randy. Johnny? Yes, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode podcast of the over-the-ear headphones of the internet television, the last show on Earth. Have you guys ever worn these big, we call them cans in the business? So cozy. It's like an ear hug. Nobody can mess with my lobes this way, for once. Plus it's like, I can hear me talking, and I can't hear anybody else talking. It's like heaven. I think it's funny when people say, it's like heaven when they're talking about something good. Like, dude, you're dead. Doesn't seem that great. I think I'll pass. But the reason I'm wearing these cans, and the reason I'm wearing this outfit instead of my normal dapper suit, well, that's my last show on Earth outfit. This is my podcast outfit. So I thought, since podcast is winning tonight, it's episode podcast, I'd wear my podcast outfit. Everybody okay with that? Anybody got a problem with that? Okay, good. No, okay. Because I'm actually recording an episode of my podcast, the NateCast, right now. Yeah, that's why they call me, well, that's why I call me the most efficient man in show business. So, do you guys know what a podcast is? Okay, a podcast is basically like a radio show that no one asked you to make. That's mostly what it is in my experience. It's basically like a radio show on demand. And the topics range from politics to comedy to true crime to Dungeons and Dragons to sports to, well, podcasts probably. So it's pretty DIY, which I found out is short for do-it-yourself, which frankly I find either very empowering or very dismissive depending on your tone. Do it yourself. So, because podcasts aren't big money yet, their topics can still be very specific sometimes. Like, mine, for instance, is pretty niche. It's a hard-hitting documentary series about a topic very close to and actually including my heart. It's me. Because it's the NateCast, and I am the Nate who is casting. I am the titular Nate. I mean, at least that's what they called me in 4th grade. No. But really, it's just kind of a ride-along with me as I live my life. It's got segments like The Dish, the segment where I do the dishes and we dish about all the hot goss around the apartment. And Morning Blackout, where I record something right when I wake up, which I never remember. And Sandwich Town, where I make a sandwich. And, oh, this is exciting. We've got a new segment that I'm really excited about. It's a segment where we check to see if my 20-year-old cat is still with us. It's called... Is Bird Breathing? Well, let's take a look right now, actually. Yeah, she is breathing. So, perfect, that answers that. That was another exciting edition of... Is Bird Breathing? Yeah, alright, see you next week, hopefully. The NateCast actually just released our 50th episode, actually. Pretty proud of that. To put that in perspective for those of you not familiar with podcasts, if each of those episodes was a unicycle, you could make 25 bicycles. Or 16 tricycles and 1 bicycle, whichever your preference, I guess. Or maybe you want to keep some unicycles around too. I'm certainly not here to judge, okay? Now, one thing I will say is that my podcast fans are the very best fans in the world, truly. Absolutely the best. Bar none. I am sorry that my audience here on The Last Show on Earth had to hear about it this way, but the Nateheads are the finest group of humans that have ever existed. They are the best. Hands down. Hands down. Johnny, hands down. Hands down.
But I had a question.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were just being a weirdo. What's up?
Nothing. What's up with you?
Just making a couple shows here. What? Did you have a question?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, thanks, Johnny. I'm glad I could help. So I listen to a ton of podcasts, like literally a ton. 2,000 pounds of podcasts, so much data. Can't stream that, it's just gonna sink. Believe me. Now I listen to podcasts so much that I've actually started dreaming about it. It's true. Mark Maron is now my dream weaver, so I have super whiny dreams that refuse to accept success. One time I had this dream that whatever podcast I was listening to had a story about a guy who was eating a giant donut. Just these intense mouth noises. Chomp, chomp, chomp. When I woke up, I couldn't hear anything out of my left ear and my pillow was gone. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of donuts, they're like a flat circle, just like time is. So, donut, you think it's time for your morning affirmation?
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
If you feel like you're about to fall down the stairs at any point today, make it really spectacular. Worth it. Welcome to my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is my week. On Friday, I went rock hunting at Devil's Lake with my friend Libby. We brought down quite a haul, but one of those bastards dislocated Libby's pinky toe. When asked for comment, the toe said wee 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 all the way home. On Saturday, my Bluetooth earbuds stopped charging, so I took it apart and reattached the contact plate and glued the magnet that keeps it back on the charger in place. And as I reassembled the tiny robot, I felt like a real hacker, like Sandra Bullock in The Net, or Keanu Reeves in The Matrix, or Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves in Speed. Although I'm afraid I'm more like a Sandra Bullock and Jason Patric in The Lake House 2, Cruise Control, if you know what I mean. On Monday, my cat buddy ate a bunch of grass. Finally, I can sell my landlord's lawnmower. Gotta keep chewing, buddy. You got a lot of long to go. That's my week in review, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week. Are you tired of looking at video of Nate Chappell, but you like hearing Nate Chappell's voice, and you just don't know what to do? We can help. Wolf Out Radio proudly presents the NateCast, a brand new podcast starring the host of Wolf Out Tonight, Nate Chappell. That's right, all the rich sounds and words you've grown to love, without the haunting asymmetry of Nate Chappell's horrible face. No more smug mugs at camera, no more trying to figure out how tall he is, no more painfully adorable kittens. Just beautiful noises falling out of Nate Chappell's mouth. Noises about cats, dreams, garage sales, pinball, dishes, other Nate Chappells, breakfast, Sandwich Town, Sandwich Time, morning blackouts, and much, 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 much more. It's the NateCast. Subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, this is the Day Band coming at you live from sunny Madison, Wisconsin, and you're listening to the Sound Podcast on Wolf Out Radio. I've gotten some great feedback about my first episode from my mom. Dad didn't care for it, but getting approval from that guy's like pulling teeth, and he's a dentist. All right. We here at Wolf Out Radio are desperately eager to reach a wider audience, spread our eagle wings, and dive down and catch a fish or something. But this, we realized we could not do when we also realized we were only licensed to broadcast on CB radio. Oopsie! So, to our new listeners, a warm welcome. Kick off those loathsome loafers and open those ears to the soft liquid cotton that is my viscous and virile voice. And to our old listeners, Breaker 249er, we got a bear in the bunker at First and Baldwin. What's your 1020 over? All right. A little housekeeping, because I don't know about you, but that's all the housekeeping I can take. Just a little. Just ask my ex-wife. All right. All right, no, please don't actually ask her. But if you do, tell her I still have her lava lamp if she wants to come by and pick it up. No big deal, no press. It barely smells like her anymore. All right, back to business. Our last episode really sparked some debate over what I was wrong about, and as you know, I'm always here, ears and heart open to whatever compliments you have for me, so I'll just address a few of these right here. Okay, apparently Rhode Island is not in Hawaii. There already is a law against kidnapping. The American Cancer Society is officially anti-cancer. Honolulu is in Hawaii, and that's not what an erector set is. Alright, well now that we've bid that bit of business adieu, let's talk about going to the post office. I love it. Alright, rock and roll. One of the best parts of my day is taking the bus to the other bus and negotiating a tremendously tight transfer, all to tap my toe in a long line of sad sacks and negative Nancy's as the smell of moist stamps fills my nostrils, and the air feels thick with paper fibers, and no one even bothers to small talk. We are the very embodiment of humanity in limbo, and I stand quietly smiling, and all I'm asking myself is how low can I go? Nate Man be nimble, Nate Man be quick, Nate Man limbo under, limbo stick. Alright, it's literally my favorite thing. Now, I know it sounds like I'm being sarcastic. It's a rare medical condition I contracted while on safari in the Bahamas when I ate a bad batch of Goombay. Took ayahuasca and fell off and then somehow back on a small horse. But I can tell you with 100% certainty and sincerity that I love going to the post office every day. So, hold on. Let's see that copy here. So go to nomopo.com so you never have to go to the post office again. Wait, what? I think I may have misunderstood the purpose of this advert. Oh well, they prepaid and a D's as good as an A, as the guy who probably got a lot of D's used to say. All right. Our guest today is my colleague, my comrade, and my competitor. She's the host with the most from local coast to coast. It's Mary Most. Mary, thanks so much for being here.
It's really my problem. Pleasure.
Whoa, hello, paging Dr. Floyd.
I think you mean Freud.
I don't think I know what I mean.
Indeed.
So your little program is called Record of Note. Now, what does that mean?
It's actually Record of Note. It refers to a record you play on a
record player.
Record player.
Got it. Definitely makes sense. So, what kind of stuff do you record?
Well, I guess I record the podcast, but we don't press it to vinyl.
Whoa, TM information. But seriously, Marie, that'd be kind of neat, right? To record your show about recording records onto a record? Now, that's an idea I can stick my mouth into. Hey, you should be recording notes about this. All right.
It's okay. I'm sure I'll remember.
I'm not so sure about that memory, Mary. I think I've spied a certain... Well, you, ripping reefers and bonking boku bongers, dancing on the E-train while the Grateful Dead, whatever that means, tripped the light fandango floating across the stage at Alpine Valley.
Nate Man, that was you.
Oh, right. Well, Mary, thanks so much for coming on.
And that was at our Christmas party.
That is, unfortunately, all the time we have left here on The Sound. I want to thank our guest, Mary Most, the happening host of the podcast Record of Note, or if you're still here on the CB, her handle is Mary Marmalade, and we've got a Kojak with Kodak on 151 by Verona, over. We're going to take the next couple of weeks off while I take maternity leave that I was accidentally granted because several years ago our HR person had face blindness and mistook me for a lady. And oh baby, talk about benefits, am I right? All right, my crazy cool cats and cool kitties out there. For Wolfhard Radio, this is the Nathaniel the Nate Man Hawthorne saying sometimes rocks roll, sometimes jocks jam, but me and you, baby, we don't give a damn. All right, over and out, good buddy.
Hi, I'm Nate Grady. In a world where sometimes life takes too damn long, one company can shorten time and space with a montage. Look how much stuff is going on and how little time it's taking. Cat Chat Montages, LLC, for when you don't have the time.
Coming this fall, Pant Chat with Mike and Nate. On Pant Chat, Mike and Nate pick apart every part of the pant from pocket to pleat. They ponder what goes into the perfect pair of pants, apart from your legs. Go on, put 'em on, 2 legs at a time. Pant Chat, Monday mornings this fall.
And action. Cool like you, coming soon to Wolf Out TV. I think it's cool like me.
Oh, it is cool like you, but it's called
Cut. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode podcast of The Last Show on Earth. Tonight's guest is a time-traveling stand-up comedian all the way from the Stone Age. He'll be performing this Saturday night, July 1st, 2017, at Quantum Comedy at the Rigby, downtown Madison, Wisconsin. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Caveman.
Thanks for having me on to promote the show.
Oh, anytime. Get it? Time?
Yep, I get it.
Because you're a time traveler.
I'm sorry, I meant to shut this off.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, it's an iStone 7S.
Oh, I guess I'm surprised you... What does it do?
I mostly use it for Candy Crush.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah, it rocks.
It's funny, I actually have an iWood 5C. You can tell the model number by counting the rings.
Carbon dating for this one. Oh, what do you think of the iWood?
It's pretty good, but the screen is a little grainy.
Don't take it for granted. Mine is completely opaque, so...
And the screen is just 2x4.
They're going with a bolder look on the next model.
I can't put Tinder on the iWood because it might start on fire.
Well, the iStone has a knife sharpening app, so...
My carrier is Tree Mobile.
It's chock full of minerals.
The iWood has voicemail, so you can leave a message.
Makes a great paperweight, too, assuming your people have invented paper yet.
When I first tried to figure out the new OS, I was stumped.
Yeah, I think I'm skipping iStone's update.
Yeah, it is not working. Sometimes Viv doesn't answer, but I don't think she would block my call.
You just have to marvel at the technology, though. And I just found mine on the ground.
Are you kindling me?
Of course I'm not.
The iWood is literally just a piece of 2x4 that I drew on with a Sharpie.
At least yours has saps on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for the guest segment today. Get out of your cave Saturday night and ride your dino to the Rigby, 9 o'clock Saturday night in historic downtown Madison. Beep boop, beep boop. Who wants to play a game of Operation Sound Effects? Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Here, how are you? This is Operation Sound Effects. Are you guys ready to play a game? So I think how we play this is me and Johnny are going to be cooperatively competitive. Viv's going to give us clues that we have to convey to each other using simply, there's the NateCast. Using simply sound effects that we make with our mouth or things nearby. Okay, so,
Which side do you want me on?
this side's good.
Okay.
Wait, let's try this side. That's better. Alright, this side. Okay, do you want to draw first?
Sure.
Okay, you draw first, or you?
Don't look
Okay, and
at
I'll face away so that he can't accidentally pantomime. Okay, ready? This, the phone, telephone. Phone ring.
Hello?
Phone call.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay,
Should I say something like, gotcha?
yeah, got it. Yeah, turn it back.
Alright. Okay, wait, we're not switching. Sorry.
Okay, ready?
Whoa. Hey, Crockery?
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice. Okay, draw.
Oh.
We're going for about 3 minutes, right, Viv? You got a timer going.
Yeah, I've got a timer going.
Alright, ready?
Huh? Dog. Oh, toughie.
Yeah, I could have done better.
That's good. Okay. All
You guys are
right.
keeping track of your own scores, right?
Yeah, for
I got
sure.
5.
I got 7. Okay. It goes. Okay.
Chicken. Chicken run? Yeah. Chicken cross the road.
Nice, Joey.
7. Okay.
That's Doppler.
Whoa, okay.
Race car driving. Oh, skid. Emergency brake.
God.
Road rage. You're driving, you stop.
Singing on the radio, yeah.
The radio.
God, okay.
Music.
Okay.
Your car keeps stopping.
Oh,
Why does it keep stopping? So, mechanic. He doesn't know how to stick shift. Air conditioning. Alternator. Keep going. Try something else. These people are talking. Now they're driving again.
Oh, God.
They're stop and go traffic. Traffic jam.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man, sorry.
That was a tough one. I may not have done it very well. Okay.
1 minute left.
Okay, great.
I can
Okay.
hear things.
Bling, 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 bling.
Dial-up modem.
Okay.
Cash register.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, a slot machine.
Yeah. One more. We can get one more, Johnny.
Ooh, okay.
Cowboy, Dukes of
Yeah,
Hazzard.
right.
Want to get one more? Do we have time for one more?
One more.
Yes, one more.
Okay.
Wolf. Howling at the moon.
You got the first part right, Johnny. That's a half squeak.
Wolf. File. TV. Wolf, werewolf. No. What's his face?
Another word. Another word for
Wolfman.
Yeah. All right. I think we tied, right? Because nobody wins on the last show on Earth. Hey, could you tilt that up just a touch? I'm getting a heck of a glare. Hey, thanks. That has been our show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank Chris Caveman for being on tonight. See him and many others time-traveling comedians throughout history, Saturday night at the Rigby. This is not a joke, you guys. This is a real show. Come on out. Guess what? I'm Chris Caveman. As always, big thanks to the biggest crew of two. Johnny Fisher, Finn Hammond, and Tyler Enzer made the music for tonight's show. Check out Tyler at SoundCloud and look for Finn riding the wave force. Coming up next, Wolf Out TV presents the middle section from our old show, Wolf Out Tonight, wherein we make a podcast. Speaking of podcasts, please do go seek out the NateCast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, whatever, and go to thenatecast.com. Go to thelastshowonEarth.org for more of this show and wolfout.tv for our other shows, like Cat Chat, Pan Chat. And of course we are Wolf Out TV all over this web we call worldwide, so look us up on google.com. Thanks for watching us tonight, creeps. And remember that we're watching you too. And as Bruce Willis always said, let's see if Verge is still breathing. There's an emergency. Verge is still breathing. Can we do this, Johnny? Ready? It's an episode of Is Verge Breathing? And as Bruce Willis always used to say in Die Hard, some fly by night, some fly by day, moonlighting strangers who just met on the way, who just met. Welcome back. And now it's time for the guest segment. That's my segue. Do you guys like it? My guest tonight is, all the way from Oakland, California, Finn.
Hey everyone. How are you? How are you?
How are you guys?
Good.
Okay. I'm good too. That was really helpful. You really turned it around there for me. I was really sad, and now I'm really happy. So,
Oh, excellent.
is there anything I can help you with? Support-wise?
Well, I've always wanted to start my own podcast. You know, like
Your own podcast, huh?
Yeah.
I think we can actually probably do something about that. We've got this beautiful microphone right here, and
Really?
want to call it? It could be all about the internet, something like Nothing But Net.
Sure.
Swish. All right, let's set this up here. All right, Johnny, can you get into record mode and everything? Hello, and welcome
And
to
this is
Nothing.
the podcast now.
Hold on. Cut. Hello.
It's the podcast.
Cut. Hello, and welcome to Nothing But Net. I'm Nate, and this is my partner in net, Finn. Hey, Finn.
Hey, Finn.
All right, we got it. That was good enough. We can get out that Finn part. Now should we do the guest segment?
Yeah, definitely.
Johnny, do you wanna be the guest?
Give it some momentum, you know, some substance.
All right. Let's see. Here.
So he'll have things, and then he'll be under here, and then you just
Okay.
speak up.
Are we still rolling, Johnny?
Yeah.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Oh shoot, you guys. That's fine. We'll get them next time. We'll do it next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad I got to talk about my favorite thing to talk about. Do you know what that is? Podcasts. This is the show. This has been the show. This is my sign off for the NateCast, right? Boy, this is really confusing. I'm really getting brain fucked here. Whoa. So anyways, guys, I really want to thank you for joining us on the NateCast tonight. I want to thank you for joining us on the last show on Earth tonight. Please rate us in Apple Podcasts if you're listening to the podcast. Give us a like on Facebook or who cares? Live your life. I really don't care. I was just trying to manufacture synergy. Synergy be damned. Okay, guys. Have a good rest of your life, and I'll see you in the funny papers. From all of us to all of you. And good nachos. Bye.